Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
We are the TheRcSaylors, and this is awesome! We have a really cool new product to show you guys. A quick
Nate
unboxing
has been talking about this quad
since I've known about it.
Forever.
I wanted to get it for Christmas, but I got the Yeti for Christmas
Nate was
instead.
spoiled at Christmas time.
Yeah, so I ended up getting this right after, and this is just extremely exciting. And I was surprised to see that it came in this bag. Now,
That's
if you follow
awesome.
the channel, you'll know that I like an unboxing experience that just leaves you feeling like you want more. And I think this is going to do that for me. I've never seen a product sent to me that I've bought or whatever that has been presented
In a bag.
so nicely.
Yeah.
So they're telling
It's like,
me,
here's your gift.
they're telling me right off the bat, this is top-notch quality from the moment you take it out of the shipping box
Right.
and the second you get it in your hands.
So
And
this is
beautiful.
the Elanview Cicada. You can
Yes.
get yours on towerhobbies.com for $350.
Yeah, we got ours at Tower, and I can't boast their company enough. They just have the best customer service, and I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Now this, the Elanview
Get it out of
Cicada,
there.
I'm going to pull it out of the bag in just a second. Okay, we'll do it. Let's pull it out of the bag. Then I got a few things to say about it.
All right.
I cannot believe that it came in a bag like that. And
Man, it's like
the
a cardboardy
box-
bag.
The box itself is just so nice. Look at that box art. I just, man. And there's a few reasons I really, really wanted to get this. The first being that you don't need a full-size, big, bulky transmitter to fly this. It
Right.
flies on your phone. Now, we've had some of the cheap little things for 30 bucks that flies on your phone, and they don't fly well at all. This is not that case. This is way, way nicer in
And you
quality.
get to rip off plastic from the box.
I'm going to. I know. But I like the idea of this because I travel to my parents a lot. We travel to visit with family. We live far away from them. And I always like bringing quadcopters with me. This has a full 1080p.
Always.
Every
The car
single
is
time.
always full.
I don't go visit them without something to play with. And this is a full 1080p camera, and I can fly it with my phone. Now, I always have my phone on me, and this is just one less bulky thing that I have to bring with me when I go visit them or walk and hike, and I just bring this with me all the time. So let's take a look. Let's get it out of the box. It's just such a nice box. I feel like it needed to be looked at.
Cicada, see the possible.
It has a 15-degree.
Oh, get it out of the box! Come on.
That's loud.
I'll read the box to them. You get it out.
The app that's supported with this is really cool. It has a return to home feature, so I'm excited to try that and see how that works on Wi-Fi with your phone. All right, I got that cut. Let's take a look. The knife down here out of the way. Ooh, an unboxing. A good one at that.
That box looks good.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I don't want to miss anything here. I'm just really appreciating this. Wow, it has a Sony sensor on the camera. I didn't even realize that.
What's that?
Sony?
Wow.
Sony, the name brand Sony?
Oh, so that's the camera?
Yeah, Sony sensor.
Is in the camera.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice. Okay, this box, you guys need to see this, is very heavy duty. This is like nicer than any shoe box or
That's
anything.
thick.
Oh yeah.
Thick cardboard.
Wow. There's a big piece of foam on top.
Nice.
This
Like
is
glued
a
in
box
there.
worth keeping. Wow, this is nice. Okay.
So it's supposed to have a 15-minute flight time, max.
Yeah, mhm.
Max, it says. You already said that return home, and it has a 1080p HD camera. I don't know how many frames it films yet.
Mentioned all these
We'll
things.
find out.
Okay, there's our instruction manual. Very important, but right now I'm too excited to take any time to look at that.
169-degree fisheye lens with an f-stop of 2.8, 16 megapixels.
Cool. There's a little warning label. We'll take a look at that in a
So
second.
nice. I haven't even looked.
Here's my battery. It came. You guys can see this in the foam there, and it came. Everything is just. This is. I'm keeping this box. There's no way I'm not keeping this box.
It's a nice box. Are
This
the props
stays in this box.
The props are on.
The props are
On.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Those are
Yes,
props.
they are. Wow.
On. It's upside. Oh no. It's upside down in the box.
Wow. Okay, one of our cameras turned off. here's the battery. Let's take a look at this. The battery comes in a box.
Popeye's like, hey guys, I'm outside. Let me in. I want to be a part of this.
Wow. Oh, wow. Are there two? There are two batteries.
Nice. So does that mean we get almost a 30-minute flight time?
Why are there two batteries?
Do you
didn't know.
Or do you think that was for both batteries? We'll find out. Look at this though. Is this the charger for it? Like a charging station?
Wow. Okay.
This is like a charging station.
This battery is very unique looking. It is a 7.4 volt, 1000 milliamp LiPo battery. I have two here.
Hey, it's Popeye.
And I didn't realize it came with two. But clearly it does. Wow. Okay.
You stink.
Okay, here's the charger.
I just bathed you.
So it has a charging bay. Now I like this. I like that a good quality quad comes with its charging bay because that eliminates wires. You don't have to deal with wires plugging into things. It just plugs right into the quad and right into the charging bay. The only wires you have to deal with are going to probably be in there. Let me see this.
Lots of tiny screws.
Okay.
Lots of spare props.
On them?
Oh my gosh. Why are there so many?
They don't give us a shortage of props.
How many is this? 12?
Let me hold one up.
12? 1, 2, 3.
Very cool size prop. You see that?
12
Very
spare
good
props,
looking.
guys.
Wow.
That's insane.
Here you go.
It only has 4, right?
Yeah, they just hooked you up.
Wow. And of course I had the screwdriver in there too. That had the tiny screws that I handed to Nate.
Look at this. Here's our charger. Can't get enough chargers.
8 tiny screws.
You've got to have this to have the power. So this plugs into the charging bay and then into the wall, and then your battery plugs into the charging bay. And now the quad itself, let's take a look. This is just such a nice quality here. Wow, it's very light, much lighter than I was expecting. Oh my gosh.
Is that all that's in the box?
Wow.
Does this come off? Out?
Wow.
It does come out. And it's padded underneath too. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
It smells good. Oh, no, that's weird.
Okay. So, here's our flying camera platform, I'm going to call it.
Look at the lens cap on it.
Yeah. This is just nice.
You could probably just hold that. Like, you buy this. Tell your wife, let's buy this. Then we can go to Susie's basketball game and here you are. Cool. That's so funny.
So the first thing I noticed that's really sweet right out of the box is that the motors and props, everything are mounted upside down. Normally your motor's underneath the prop and you know that's the standard quadcopter shape. This one, everything is connected to this little mounting bracket with the motor underneath and the prop underneath that. And it's the way it's supposed to fly.
Am I the only one that's worried that there's a reason why I sent so many props?
No, why would there be? It's surrounded by its prop guard system.
Okay. Scary. That is like a flying like HD cam you get at Best Buy.
It looks
That's
cool.
Crazy.
So the little space back here, you press this button, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure.
That's what the instruction manual is for.
And that falls down, right? Let me show you guys the closer shot there. And our battery, which is here now, is going to, I'm sure we have to pull that little, maybe that tab is to help, oh, that's to pull the battery out when you have it in there. And so we have this little cover that we take off, and now we have access to our battery terminals, and we can slide this in there, just like this.
I kind of thought this would be a little bit bigger, but I like the size. This is going to be a good size for me to fly. Maybe this will get passed down to me when Nate's done.
So when I add the battery, it doesn't feel much heavier at all. This is so nice. The little bars here on the bottom have a gummy center, so when it's sitting on a table, it doesn't slide around like hard plastic would, like your battery. So this, you know, I'm pushing on it and it just doesn't slide at all.
Apparently there's an indoor and outdoor mode, Nathan.
Very cool.
And 3 speeds, multiple flight inputs, keypad, stick, accelerometer, left and right hand mode. That's cool.
Interesting. Never seen anything like that.
You have your photo and video gallery.
Oh, so cool. Look at this. Timeout.
Oh, wait. Let me just say this.
Okay.
Requires micro SD card for videos and photos. So the micro SD card is not included.
Okay.
So you have to pick one of those up. If you buy this, buy a micro, little tiny guys, SD card. And sometimes they have like a maximum gigabytes that they can hold. So just in case, you might want to check that out. I don't see anything that catches my eye, but sometimes they have a limit.
Okay,
so just be aware.
Look at this.
Sorry.
You're gonna like this. So the end of the camera here, you angle it down. You have 15-degree adjustable manual adjustment. See that?
Cool.
So you can adjust that if you want more of a down
It's a fisheye,
angle.
though. I wonder how much of the props it would get.
I don't think it's going to get them. You know, it would be kind of pointless. There you go.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Nice and clean lens. Nothing better than a clean lens.
I'm just excited. The next thing we need to do is charge the batteries and get this in the air. This is so cool. Luckily, we have quite a few micro SD cards, so we'll be fine.
It does say its range is 100 meters. Range and height.
I like this. The convenience of this is what I'm after. You know, this is all I have to bring right here in my hand.
Yeah.
About the size of my hand, the length of my hand. You see, it's just a little bigger. And my cell phone, and I'm in the air with an HD 1080p camera.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Flying around. Yeah, that's awesome.
I am being serious. Like, you could, I'm hoping the quality is good enough that you could actually use this as a family camera. Like, I'm serious. I really bet you could. That is like, I mean, I bet you could get some good stable shots with it. Use both your hands.
Neat. Yeah. I don't know about that, but we're going to fly it for sure. So if you want to see more on the Elanview Cicada, please stop by our channel and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I can't wait to get this in the air.
No, I'm
See you in the next
excited to
video.
fly it. Bye!